It's Ashley again. So for my final speech, I wanted to focus on self care, specifically advocating for yourself. I know that it can be a really hard thing to do, especially when you're coming into your adulthood. My son is 14 years old. He does not advocate for himself well at all. I usually have to go up to his school and do it for him. Um, he is very intelligent, very smart, but he does have a learning disability, so he gets made fun of a lot or looked over. I have been trying to teach him the importance of advocating for yourself because mom is not going to be here forever. You're not going to have somebody in your corner forever. And you don't know nobody knows you the way that you know yourself. So to me, it's very important to advocate for yourself. And ways we do that is by being assertive. But there's a major difference in being assertive and being aggressive. Being aggressive is oftentimes with anger or malice, but assertiveness is having your back straight, standing 10 toes down on what you're talking about. And then you also have to have confidence in yourself and confidence in what you're speaking. You can't just say, okay, this is what I want and this is how I feel. Like, no, you have to look dead in their eyes. This is what I want. This is how I feel about it. And this is what I need from you. See how it did that? Perfect. And you also have to understand how to handle your conflicts. So when I have an issue, I think about it first. Then I make a plan. And then I go with the plan. Now, when I'm thinking about my conflict, I try to look at it from all points of view. I look at it from my point of view, my emotional point of view, my logical point of view, and then I also try to look at it from the point of view of the other person. Do they know how I feel? Do they know the trauma that I have behind what they said to me? And then I make a plan. Recently, I was in a situation with someone and he touched me in a way that really triggered my trauma. And I was very angry about it. But he did not know that I had trauma behind that. And so I had to sit back for 2 days. I took 2 days to really sit back and look at it and really hone in what I needed from this situation. So after I sat back, looked at my emotions, looked at it logically, and realized that he did not understand why I was angry with him, I went to him again and said, hey, I apologize for how this happened. This is why I reacted this way. Moving forward, this is what I'm going to do, and this is what I need you to do. And we came to an agreement. But we did all of that because I advocated for myself. I made sure that my voice was heard, that I was seen. And in the next coming years, we're going to really need to be able to advocate for ourselves. Being able to self-advocate leads to fair wages, equality, protesting for your rights. All of these stem from advocating for yourself. And if you cannot advocate for yourself, who's going to do that for you? Mom and dad are not going to be here forever. Grandma, grandpa are not going to be here forever. Your friends are probably not going to be here forever. You are the only person that can advocate for yourself. And with that being said, make sure that you take the time to really hone in on what you're trying to advocate for. Are you healthy? Is your mental health okay? Do you need something to make sure that you can advocate for yourself? Ask for necessary accommodations so you can advocate for yourself. When I got into the conflict with that person, I told him, I said, hey, I need a couple of days, and then I'll come back to you with it, and we will handle it then. I asked for a couple days as my accommodation. Sometimes you need that, and that's okay. But I hope that you guys, for the rest of your blessed lives, understand that it is self-care to advocate for yourself. That is important. And don't ever let anyone tell you that it's not. No matter how old you are or how young you are, you have to advocate for yourself.